Crop production and management, class 8th. First, when we start this chapter, we should know what is crop. So crop is the plants of the same kind when grown and cultivated at one place on a large scale, that is called crop. For example, a rice crop. Rice is grown on rice field, you say. So it is the same rice. The rice is grown in the whole area. So that is called a rice crop. Now crops are classified on the basis of the season in which they grow. So it is classified as kharif crop and rabi crop. So the crops which are grown in the rainy season, they are called kharif crops, that is from June to September. Example of kharif crop are paddy, maize, soya bean, groundnut, cotton, etc. And rabi crop are the crops grown in the winter season, that is from October to March. Examples are wheat, gram, pea, mustard, and linseed. Apart from this, there are crops which are grown in the summer season, like vegetables and all. They are grown in the summer season. So this kharif and rabi, these two are the crops which are grown in the which are the main crops. And you may be asked, like paddy belongs to which season? Rainy season. Which crop? Kharif crop. So an example would be given and you may be asked to identify whether it is a kharif crop or rabi crop. Then we will come to the basic agricultural practices which are done. First, preparation of soil, sowing, then adding manure and fertilizers, irrigation, protecting from weeds, harvesting and storage. So the first step, that is the preparation of soil. This is the main step that is being done, like preparation. You prepare for your exam. How do you prepare for your exam? You learn. Then before the exam, you take your pen, pencil and all, cardboard and all. So you are preparing. Similarly, the farmer has to prepare the soil before it is used for sowing crop. So the first step is to turn and loosen the soil. Now what does it do? It allows the roots to penetrate deep into the soil. The roots can go deep into the soil and the roots can breathe easily. The roots also should get the oxygen, should get the air. So it can breathe easily. The loosened soil then helps in the growth of earthworms and microbes present in the soil. So the microbes or the earthworms, it is called the farmer's friend. It will help to make the soil more aerated means air can get inside. So the loosened soil helps in the growth of earthworms and microbes. Soil also contains mineral, water, air, some living organism, microbes, etc. All these are present in the soil, and these nutrient rich soil are brought to the top. So when the loosening or the plowing is done, these soil which are rich, that will come to the top and it can make the soil more fertile. So the process of loosening and turning of the soil is called tilling or plowing. The big crumbs of soil, crumbs means the pieces of soil that are broken are then leveled. First they are broken and then leveling is done. So the leveling is done with the help of a leveler. Now what is the implement that is used for plowing? Plow. You have heard in smaller classes, plow. It is made up of wood or iron. It is drawn by a pair of bulls or other animals. It contains a strong triangular iron strip. You can see this side. This is called a plowshare, and the main part of the plow is a long log of wood. You can see a long log of wood here, which is called plow shaft. There is a handle at one end of the shaft and the other end is attached to the beam. Now you can see the beam which is you can see this is the plow shaft, and this beam is attached to the bulls. So the other end is attached to the beam which is placed on the bull's necks. Hoe. The other implement that is used is hoe. It is a simple tool which is used for removing weeds and loosening soil. It has a long rod of wood or iron, and a strong, broad and bent plate of iron is fixed at one end of its end, and it works like a blade. You can see this part, this is called the blade, and it will help in plowing the field. It is also used for removing weeds. What are weeds? They are the unwanted plants which are present in the soil or in the among the crops it may grow. So they have to be removed before sowing. So that is called removing the weeds. So that is done using hoe. It is pulled by animals. So this is the picture of hoe. You can see it is pulled by animals. And the modern technique, that is cultivator. It is like tractor driven cultivator. Tractors you all have seen. So they are the cultivator which help in plowing. So modern days cultivator is used because it will save more time, more labor, not much of work is needed when tractors are used. So this is the first step of plowing, and this is the first step in the agricultural practice, that is preparation and loosening of soil.